ask somebody.
Sorry. Showing off the neck for you.
Well, Coach, any update on Anthony Davis and whether he'll go tonight?
I think he's going to go. Obviously, I'll know more when he come down from his pregame workout, but it looks like he's going to be able to play. So if anything changes, I'll let you guys know, but I think he's going to go.
And how would you describe the play of Julius Randle as of late?
Oh, I think he's been good, offensively especially. I think he gives us that, that the physicality that we need offensively as far as things that's happening in the paint. And, it's the very reason that we're one of the top scoring paint teams in the league. And I think he's gotten out and pushed the basketball and done some things like that. Our problem is not our offense. Our problem is defensively. We got to get better in a lot of areas defensively. Things that we did great last year, we don't seem to be doing them very good this year. And if you're going to be a good defensive team in this league, you got to be able to guard screen and roll, and you got to be able to guard the basketball and direct the basketball. And we've been very poor in those two areas.
Houston does not suffer from a problem on defense. They're very strong at it, especially their ISO defense. How do you prepare for that tonight?
Well, you got to have ball movement. They're a very good. Obviously they're a well-coached team, and they got very good players. Guys that can guard the ball, and they're long and they play physical. So for us, we got to get back to what we were doing early in the season, and that's playing with spacing on the floor, moving the basketball, and willing to give up a good shot for a great shot.
Anticipate any kind of restriction if AD is able to go?
No, it won't be. If he's going to play, he'll play. So, go ahead. You're fine.
In bringing back Gentry, are you trying to get him into the rotation? Was it something that you saw as a need on that wing to bring him back?
We just want him here. We also want him to be able to play. That was a great situation for him to be able to play in 2 games and then be able to come back and still be with the team. So, I wouldn't read a whole lot into it. It's just an opportunity for him to play and play extended minutes in games, and I think that's always good for guys.
The Drew playing at point these last few games, how do you feel he's kind of flowing into that role? Do you feel like he needs more assistance there? How do you kind of get him some help?
Well, I think for us, obviously he's best being off the ball and being a guy that we can pitch ahead to and attack, being the second option, after you've entered your offense. And it's a lot to ask of one guy to run your team, to, make great passes, to score 20 points, to, guard the best offensive player on the floor, and also rebound the basketball from a guard position. So that's asking a lot, but that's where we are right now, and that's what has to be done. So we just got to make sure that we're playing at a high level, because every night you go out, you're going to have to play at a high level in order to win games.
Coach, Boston is a team that looks to go small because they're so talented on the perimeter. Are you going to try to counter that with the size that we have on this team?
I'm just going to play the way we play. I don't know what that is going to be. Certain games we've done different things, but the flow of the game and some of the things that we've talked about as far as game plan, we'll try to apply those as the game goes. But we don't have any kind of plan that when they go small we go big, or hey, we're going to do all of this. Don't look this way, okay? Because I drafted him, okay? But I think it's you just gotta it's got to be a feel. It's not anything that you can plan out or say that this is definitely what we're going to do. They're a very good team. Obviously, they're struggling a little bit, but I wouldn't read a whole lot into it. At the end of the season, they'll be a huge factor wherever they are.
You just touched on it a second ago with Marcus, just walking by. He's actually been one of the more consistent players for them this season. As someone who's very familiar with him, what is it about his game that kind of jumps out to you?
Well, obviously I'm familiar with he and his brother, and to me, I think he's made unbelievable strides in putting the ball down, and I think the biggest strides he's made is defensively. He's become a really good defensive player. And his 3-point shooting is really up. So, you know, he's one of those guys you would have to worry about because he's a multiple position player. He can play the small forward, power forward, or, you know, really our league is so much trending toward positionless basketball, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Alvin, do you guys ever get tired of or frustrated by the constant talk about Anthony's future, or is that something that you just come to respect?
That's what you guys talk about it. We don't talk about it. So, you know, he's here. He's playing on our team. We're trying to win games. That's the only thing that matters right now. You know, so it's not anything that I'm going to have, you know, a say-so in or anything else. So, so we don't bother about. I mean, we worry about now. You know, we worry about, you know, winning games and putting everybody in the best situation to win games now.
Coach, when you look at the bench the last few games, they've had some trouble outside of Julius and getting going offensively. What are you going to do to strengthen that second unit? Is there something that you're working on to get those guys going?
We just got to play better, really. And I know that seemed very simplistic, but that is the bottom line. You know, we were getting good play from those guys. And obviously, you know, we're at the point now that we'll probably try other guys off the bench, you know, if not tonight, very soon. So that's just the way it is. You got to try to find the combination that's going to be positive for you and going to work, you know, so that, you know, second quarter we're not digging ourselves a hole. But really, guys, the first quarter is where we're struggling. If you go back and look at the last 3 road games, we're giving up 36.3 points a game in the first quarter. That means more than likely you're playing uphill from there. And, you know, that's way, way, way too many points. And I don't know the exact number now, but I would venture to guess that, you know, probably 40 to 50% of those have been in transition, and that's where we have to get better, of getting back and setting our defense and being able to take away the easy baskets and the open three-pointers, especially against this team tonight. They're a very good three-point shooting team, and they shoot a ton of them, and they get out, and they, you know, although they play at a very slow pace, when they have the opportunity, they're willing to pitch the ball ahead and shoot the open threes. So we've got to do a good job of getting back and being able to defend that. All right, guys. Thanks.